held here at Northwood. Look closely, you might recognize a member or two. The judges. The judge on the extreme right is Leo Hastley from Grand Forks. Bill Korsted directing the municipal band. Again, watch for members. You may recognize a few. The marching parade, about 20 bands participating. The Northwood Municipal Band with Hassel Halverson, the drum major. Note the absence of the majorette. There were only drum majors in those days. The Northwood Juvenile Band. I believe this is the New Rockford Band. The awards, Hassel Halverson on the stage and Bill Korsted accepting the first place trophy. Mass band program. Street scene is Ralph Thorson's home with a studio in the background. A vacant lot coming up. Ralph Thorson took these pictures back in '29. The DC power plant, seat house looking north now. The first combined elementary and high school built in 1902, a well-known landmark. These pictures were taken from the elevator. Low Lumber Company, looking south, the old Slauson store. Note the vintage cars on the street. Also note the size of the elms on the edge of the right-of-way here. Bandstand, the Farmer Store, Great Northern Park, and Depot. Perry Krabanoff pitching fertilizer. Bill Eddy. The lady didn't want her picture taken. Louis Krabanoff going into Cy Jurgensen and Ole Buchan into the post office. Ross and Fred. Ed Halverson and son Joseph. Back of the meat market. Owen Lee. Howard Osley. Irvin Evenson and Perry Krabanoff. About 1940, summer of 40. A baseball game in about the 40s. Walter Inge, the umpire. A good hit, and Vic Grinna coaching. Around the creamery, unloading cream cans, Kenneth Evenson, Owen Lee, Arnold Larson, and Sundry Halverson unloading the truck. Note the prices. The 1943 high school basketball team on the way to Mayville for the tournament about the 1st of March. Digging out after a March storm, Dr. St. Clair, Owen Lee, Robin Stutling, Sundry Halverson spectating, Carl Thingelstad, school being let out. Mary Ellen St. Clair and Larry Lubino. Pete Olquist out for a stroll. Around the bowling alley, Ches Krabanoff, Glenn Haga, Chester Halverson, about 1941. Ralph Mutchler. Glenn Haga, Louis Thompson around the pickup. Vic Grinna going back to work. Couple of ladies coming to bowl. Ninian Olson and Eldred Evenson. Shorty Stamnus, Henry Halverson, our police chief. Archie Ovind. Robert Steenstrup. Dan Campbell trying to avoid the camera and not quite making it. Joe Keller and Frank Haggart clowning back of his place of business. Joe Keller and Vernon Tangen, Frank Haggart, Vernon back home on furlough, about 42. Chester home on furlough, Eli Lowe back toward camera, Denzel Lowe. Arnold Larson home on leave. June Tangen. Elna Paulson and Myrtle Thompson. This next scene is of threshing at the Gilmore Berge farm about the early 50s or late 40s. Greasing up. The participants here are Olaf Geordie, Peter Geordie, Gilman Olson, Gilbert Geordie. Watching the bundles going in, cleaning up the rack, back for another load. Having lunch. Olaf Geordie pulling up. This segment is the raising of the Lutheran Church. The steeple will be going down by winch and cable. There she goes. There's Lynn Muchler. Henry Johnson. Oscar Oswald. Julius Baaki threading the cable. Street scene in Northwood. Early 50s. Some shots of the Diamond Jubilee Parade. Edmund Holt's outfit representing Avon Township. Team of oxens. Oscar Fusett, a prospector. I need not tell you what that is. Some of the Whisker Club out in front of the schoolhouse taking pictures. Gil Ellingson, Leonard Bilden, Clink Olson, Glenn Haga. Are a few. There's Dan Campbell. Station NRK in Oslo, Norway sent a television crew to film a documentary here in this area. You just saw Eric B., who headed the group. They're making a sequence here involving a Model T, Ted Torstenson in the raccoon coat, Olaf Jordy. This film was very popular in Norway for years after it was made in 1969. Some of the spectators and crew. There's Eric B. on the right. Oscar Hertzgaard clowning. Ted filling a radiator. And that's all.